All right, time for the Mix 106 movie review with our very own Mix 106 movie critic, Willie Waffle. Couple different movies for you to choose from this weekend. We've got Sean Penn back in action with The Gunman, and we also have the follow-up to the Divergent movie. This one's called The Insurgent.
I think about the only people who are interested in seeing Insurgent are the people who saw Divergent, the predecessor. Am I right?
You know what? I can't bring myself to watch it. I've had it on my TiVo for probably 3 months, and I still have not watched it yet. So you may be right.
Well, yeah, and you know, I can tell you that Insurgent's better than the first one, but I thought the first one kind of stunk, so I don't know if that's much of a compliment.
So if you go from a half to a 1, yeah, it's better, but it's not that much better?
Right, you know, it's Shailene Woodley back as Triss, the divergent girl who's trying to save this dystopian post-apocalyptic civilization and stay true to her boyfriend.
Now, the one thing that I will say is I don't think the people in the was it Divergent were as big a stars as they are now for the second movie, right?
Oh, that's true. I mean, you know, everybody becomes stars. That's why they wanted to do the movie. But I think ultimately the whole series is just a pale imitation of the Hunger Games. And we're going through kind of the typical formulaic stuff that you see in these young adult, you know, kind of teen novels. And there's not much new here. Why? You know that she means business because she cut her hair. Ooh.
Hey, you know that about any woman. I'm telling you, Willie.
Oh, and the movie, I think the movie only really succeeds when it's focused in on her. I think that Woodley has some serious talent, and I think that, you know, the story gets better when it focuses on a smaller scale. You know, her self-doubt, her striving to understand what's going on with her world, her trying to forgive herself for the things that she did in the past. When it tries to go for the bigger stuff, kind of hinting at the big epic kind of conspiracy that's going on, they fumble. They don't even really try very hard there, and they lose that part of the story. So I'd say like 2 waffles for Insurgent.
Oh, wow, that's better than what I thought you were going to give it.
Yeah, me too, because I came out of the movie going, wow, why are they going to make another one?
All right, and then I actually can't wait to see this movie because I love Sean Penn. I think he's a great actor, but is it going to be a great movie?
Oh, no. No, this is Sean Penn trying to be Liam Neeson, okay? And The Gunman is more of a showcase for Sean Penn's trainer and his vanity, because Sean Penn's been working out a lot, and he wants you to see it in this movie.
Really?
Oh, yeah. He's running around without his shirt on.
But Javier Bardem is in there. He makes a great bad guy.
Well, and there's a lot of good. It's a great cast. You know, Javier Bardem, Sean Penn, Idris Elba, Ray Winstone. Just they don't get much to do. You know, it's you know, how do I put it? It's just kind of been there, done that again. So you've got Sean Penn playing this former Special Forces dude, and he became an assassin for hire, and they pulled off the assassination of a high-ranking government official in the Congo, but he had to flee, and he left behind the sexy, way too young girlfriend. But now it's 8 years later, and he's returned for reasons that only make sense according to the plot, and people want to get revenge, and he has to figure out who. And believe me, when you watch the movie, you figured out who it is in the first 10 minutes. Everything is completely predictable. Everything you've seen a million times before. So you just got a lot of Sean Penn looking tough and talking tough and staring tough into the distance and just overall trying to let you know he's tough.
Dang it. I had such high hopes for this movie.
Yeah, I'm going to go 1.5 waffles for The Gunman.
Ouch! Worse than Divergent? No, wait. This one's Insurgent. Whatever.
Yeah, whichever one.
All right, what do we have next week?
Next week we have Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart in Get Hard.
Yeah, okay. We'll hope. I'll keep my fingers crossed for that movie, but it's not going to be crossed too tightly.
Well, you know, I keep falling back on the fact that there's a lot of basketball to watch, and
that's true.
Even though my bracket was busted by 2:30 yesterday afternoon, I can now just enjoy the basketball.
Well, go ahead and do that, Willie. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, talk to you next week.